Hi, in this video I'll be reviewing my current racket of choice, the YONEX Nanoray 900. Let's begin. The YONEX Nanoray 900 first made its debut during the All England Open 2013, with Indonesian pair Mohamed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan as poster boys. It proved to be a successful plot as the now legendary Indonesian pair went on to become champion, beating then Japanese #1 pair Hiroyuki Endo and Kenichi Hayakawa in straight sets. Hassan and Setiawan would then go on to win numerous other titles with their fast and furious flat play, cementing their legacy as one of Indonesia's best ever. The Nanoray 900 would also become associated with the Indonesian pair and their attacking style, consequently being dubbed the King of Drives. I've had plenty of times playing with the Nanoray 900, and this is what I have to say about it. YONEX has released several colorways for the Nanoray 900 over the years. The one I have is the limited edition Hendra Setiawan colorway, which is a thing of beauty. It has a white base with details in black, red and gold, and most particularly, it has a matte finish, which I love. The look is very classy and elegant. Spec-wise, you're looking at a standard stiff shaft, headlight balance and a standard isometric head shape. The Nanoray 900 is being heavily advertised as a racket ideal for flat games with a stiff shaft and highly repulsive frame. This racket is designed to help you hit fast drives and dominate your opponents by consistently being in the offensive. The shaft is made of high modulus graphite and X-fullerene, and the frame is made of nanometric, which is standard for high-end YONEX rackets. One outstanding feature of the Nanoray 900 is its head design. YONEX have introduced what they call the snapback zone, in which they essentially made the upper and lower parts of the racket thick and stiff, while having the middle thinner and more flexible, so that when you hit the shadow, the frame will sort of fold over the shadow and drive it downwards at a steeper angle. This is not the typical narrative of more power and more speed in smashes, but rather providing a different angle for your smashes, which is quite unorthodox. Anyway, let's go ahead and see how this racket performs. The YONEX chart places the Nanoray 900 just below the Z speed in terms of head weight and approximately the same as the Dura 10 in terms of solid feeling. Having played with it, I found this information to be mostly accurate, although I would say that the Nanoray 900 is more even balanced than headlight. What I immediately noticed was how stiff the shaft is. The stiffness in combination with the even balance means that you will barely feel any flex when swinging, which can either be good or bad depending on whether you are used to stiff rackets. Being an even balanced racket, the Nanoray 900 does not have enough weight to add momentum to your shots, meaning you have to solely rely on your own strength to generate power. This is why beginners might find it hard to get used to, as this racket does not have the kind of extra oomph found in the Voltrek series or even the Arc Saber or Dura series. But if your technique is good and you are able to generate power using your wrist and forearm, this racket accommodates you really well. The Nanoray 900 has a very nice overall weight to it. I can play for hours without feeling any fatigue in my arm. Power shots are great with the Nanoray 900. Clears are easy to hit and get a very good length whenever I hit them correctly. Smashes are also great. If you wonder, I did not notice any increased steepness in my smashes, so I guess the whole hitting at a different angle plug by YONEX is just a gimmick. The Nanoray 900 is no Z-Force 2 in terms of raw power, but it definitely does a respectable job in this department. The stiff shaft does great in driving the shadow downwards, and the responsive frame gives you a very satisfying feel when you hit power shots. As you can generate enough speed with the sudden pronation and snap of your wrist, the smashes can be really powerful even for someone like me who have notoriously wimpy smashes. Control is excellent with the Nanoray 900. The stiff shaft and the solid feel allows you to really hit your shots and place them exactly where you want on a consistent basis. When it comes to drop shots though, I did struggle a little bit, mainly because it's a little bit more difficult to gauge the power of my shots. The racket is a 3U, so it's got a nice mass to it, but the balance point is quite low, so you don't really feel the weight of the head when swinging, meaning you have to really rely on your forearm rather than to rely on the momentum of the head to carry the shadow over the net. Moving on to drives, and this is where the Nanoray 900 really shines. The head is very fast and maneuverable, and the stiff shaft makes it an absolute boss in flat games. What I noticed about the Nanoray 900 is that it has a very stiff frame that is extremely responsive in flat exchanges. Unlike the arc saber rackets, there is very little flex in the frame, meaning that the shadow bounces off the string bed as soon as it hits it, and it's great for drives. There is very little backswing needed. In most instances, it only takes a quick squeeze and a push of the thumb to send the shadow fast and flat over the net. I think the Nanoray 900 really lives up to the moniker of King of Drives. I'm usually quite bad in flat games, but with the Nanoray 900, I never have the feeling of being a liability, which is nice. Another area where the Nanoray 900 shines is at the net. Thanks to the maneuverability of the frame, interceptions are lightning fast and sharp. Loose returns are easily dealt with, and I can effectively intercept those half-court pushes. Net plays are solid, although it may require a more delicate touch if you're not used to lighter head frames. Defending with the Nanoray 900 is easy, as can be expected with a fast and light frame. Blocks are fast and well placed, lift defenses are high and go all the way to the back of the court, and I don't feel any fatigue hitting them. The Nanoray 900 is another excellent racket from YONEX. If you play doubles, this is definitely the first racket I would recommend. It ticks all the right boxes. Good defense, good solid smashes, and a fast frame that is great for flat games. However, I would not recommend this racket to beginners, as this is not a forgiving racket and you have to work hard to generate power yourself. If your technique is not yet fully developed but still want a fast double racket, I would suggest you find something with a more flexible shaft instead. For those who can wield the Nanoray 900, it is a great racket that will definitely reward you if you have a good technique. And this has been my review of the YONEX Nanoray 900. If you found this video useful, consider leaving a like and keep an eye out for more badminton content on this channel in the future. Thanks for watching.